Breaking news. Welcome to today's headline. Going forward, Peter Obi should step aside. Going forward, Peter Obi should step aside. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, please ensure you like, share, and subscribe. Now the details. Kenneth Okonkwo, a prominent member of the Labour Party and former spokesperson for Peter Obi, has stated that Obi was significantly better than his main opponent, Atiku Abubakar, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2023 presidential election. However, all three should step aside for the next presidential election in 2027. During an interview with Seun Okinbaloye on mic on podcast from 46 to 24, Okonkwo said he does not want Peter Obi to contest the 2027 presidential election because, in his view, if the opposing party rigs the election, as it suspects they might, Obi would lack the necessary strength or resources to challenge the result effectively. In Okonkwo's words, going forward, Peter Obi, Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar should step aside. Because if the other party steals as I, this other person, Obi, will not have the commensurate ability to take back that mandate, whatever it will cost. Kenneth Okonkwo, a prominent member of the Labour Party and former spokesperson for Peter Obi, has stated that Obi was significantly better than his main opponent, Atiku Abubakar, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2023 presidential election. However, all three should step aside for the next presidential election in 2027. During an interview with Seun Okinbaloye on mic on broadcast from 4624, Okonkwo said he does not want Peter Obi to contest the 2027 presidential election because, in his view, if the opposing party rigs the election, as he suspects they might, Obi would lack the necessary strength or resources to challenge the result effectively. In Okonkwo's word, going forward, Peter Obi, Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar should step aside. Because if the other party steals, as I, this other person, Obi, will not have the commensurate ability to take back that mandate, whatever it will cost. So my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, to my dear listeners, the question is, what if Peter Obi emerged as the Nigerian president today? Would there be any different? Would there be any different? Because I believe these people, I don't think we need people that are unserved in this country again. We don't need governors that are served. We don't need senators that are served to become our president again. Let's have new breeds, not these old ones trying to lead us. Let's have young ones amidst us, not the same people that their father has lead, and they are putting their sons in a position whereby they will still be the one to control them. These people, I've always been saying, they do not care about us, really. So I don't think, even if Peter Obi emerged, I don't think there can be any difference. What will happen will happen. This country needs it needs restructuring. It needs the constitution should be changed and everything. So not these ones we are facing now. We've even seen enough already. Not even trying to campaign, not even trying to use media to campaign someone is better. None of them is cool. None of them. These people are rich already. They have their money and they are still coming to embezzle more because they feel they didn't have enough. So to my dear listeners, before I go, let's move down to the comment section. Let's see what people are saying. The first comment I have here says, Kenneth is living in bondage now. Andy is a fool with hidden agenda. He still belongs to the criminality gang in Nigeria governance system. Obile is the first sitting governor that started demolishing the houses with criminal proceeds in the state. So Nigeria needs somebody like Obi who has a strong will and the discipline to manage the country resources. This is the only way to come out of the huge debt on all of us in this country. Another comment which I have says, this man is hungry. He has to kiss us to survive. You were never trusted. You are yet to learn your lessons. Tinubu does not like traitors. Check out Asari Dokubola and El Rufai. He uses people like you to destroy his formidable opponent and then trash you on the roadside. You're self-destructive. And the response to that says, truly, he is very hungry. Another comment which I have says, I can see that Nigeria does not have a qualified candidate for 2027 election because the mess has been created by Buhari, followed by the present president, who can be able to solve this mysterious inflation that is caused by incessant increase of population. Vote for me. I'll make sure that anybody who did not sell his product at a speculated price will go to jail. The first thing I will do as Mr.